Hi, my name is Richard Harrison. I'm at Oshkosh Correctional Institution. I've been incarcerated for the past 14 years. I've been fighting to prove my innocence, and I've won 8 out of 9 cases. I have a hearing coming up on 4/11 in Dane County at 3 p.m. in front of Judge Burrs. I've been fighting to try and get this case expunged so I could be removed from prison. I've since set up a GoFundMe, and I would just like to take the time to have some people try to come and make awareness of this. The system has 100% failed this situation. My witnesses knew each other. One paid the other $1,000 cash to testify against me, and the district attorney hid the evidence, and we have it on audio recording now. There's eyewitnesses who said they were actual witnesses to the crime. One of them was in Mexico, wasn't even in the state of Wisconsin at the time of the crime. I've been trying to figure out ways to bring awareness, so I was kindly and generously enough, the person who runs the Manwich show was 100% nice enough, and Alejandro Velargas was kind enough to help set up a Facebook page and GoFundMe and getting out account and stuff like that to try and help me get an attorney. My most recently though was an attorney by the name of Nicole Masnica out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who contacted me and said that she would be interested in trying to help me free myself. Unfortunately, everybody knows that you need money, and it's I'm not from here, so I don't really have any of that. I've been able to appear about enough to get a down payment, I will say, but I don't have enough to pay her to continue to help with my fight to free me. I'm asking people to please take the time to read and look into my GoFundMe to ask questions, or if you don't want then just make a comment, whether it's positive or negative. It doesn't bother. It's still you're taking the time. People need to realize that there are innocent people in prison. There may not be a lot of them, but there are some, and I'm one of them. And I would like for society to open its eyes up again and try to start helping people. I may not be like a superstar or somebody that is a really notable, notoriable person, but I am innocent, and I'm honest. I'm straightforward. I don't hide anything, and I want people to understand that. I shouldn't even be here. In the cases, if I don't get this done or get some attention, to the news media or whatever, then most likely I will pass away in prison. I turned 50 years old this year, and I've already lost 14 years. My children, they've been without their father for 14 years. And each and every one of them I love and miss dearly. And on a daily basis, I don't know what to say to them. I don't know how to make that right, but other than to not give up and to continue to fight. So again, I have a GoFundMe set up. So it's Help Richard H. Harrison Jr. Seek Justice, and it was set up by Alejandra Velargas, and she's a Harvard grad, and I have been trying to bring attention to everything. There are multiple other organizations that have come into this. There's the SNAP organization, that's Paul Koeniger, and then there's the Apostles, that's Sarah and Peter, and there's a couple other different organizations that have come to try to help me, and I'm just asking, please, if you guys have the time, anybody who hears this request, from me, that I am asking you guys to please take the time to read, to learn, and even if you don't want to help me or anything like that, help somebody else that's asking for help, that needs it. There are innocent people here in Wisconsin, and the system is just out of control. They would rather hide the fact that they made a mistake than to just undo what they did and just move on. I guess a lot of people here call it the freight train effect. You gotta train, you can't stop on a dime. So instead of do it, they just keep going, and that's it. And it's a bad situation. I thank each and every one of you, for taking the time to listen to my plea. I don't really know what else to say. I'm not really good when it comes to words and stuff. I just kind of tell it how it is, and I thank everybody, like including Mr. Harvey. for his show and his kindness and, and giving me inspiration, and everybody else that's helped me also. So with that being said, God bless each and every one of you, no matter what. Thank you for taking the time to listen to what I have to say, and that's it.
The following that you just heard comes from Richard Harrison and his plea for help. He could very well spend the rest of his life in prison. This is a man who has maintained his innocence and has currently served 14 years in prison. Whoever is watching this live stream broadcast, you're his only hope. I've donated to his GoFundMe page. So has many others. And yet he still has fallen short in the necessary funding that can very well be his light at the end of the tunnel. I would love to tell you more about his story. What I will share with you is that he has been on my podcast where inmates are showcased. They're given a voice, a platform, something to allow them to voice their frustrations, share their ideas, and be humanized. Because we all make mistakes. Again, this shout out is in reference to Richard Harrison. If everyone were to donate, every viewer that views his live stream on the Man-Witch platforms, by going to the link provided below, he would meet the 9,000 that he needs. He's got 6,000 now. He needs 9,000 more. And he does have a deadline, which is why there's this 24-hour live stream broadcast to reach as many people as there could be possible. If the Lord puts it in your heart to send anything, even $1, every buck counts. With that, I'll leave it in your hands. And this is Richard from the Man-Witch Show, signing off.
Oh, boy, I says.
Oh, we got to take another prison call. Hold on to that thought. We'll call you back, Don.
Yeah, we'll call you right back.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, you have a prepaid call from
Richard Harrison,
an inmate at Oshkosh Correctional Institute. All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? It's a Saturday night. Michael, tell him what the topic is today.
The topic
What's
is
the topic?
the triangular, the pizza, triangle, pyramids on the moon. I mean,
You're busy
in
fucking around.
Antarctica.
What's going on?
The pyramids in Antarctica.
He's trying to sound like an
I
Italian
was done.
person
I was
doing
done.
his thing again.
I was thinking about money, and I was like, you know what?
To hear the charges for this call, press 2. To accept this call, press all calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hey, welcome to the Manwood Show
How
live.
about the man?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Bobby Bing.
What are you, the
Hey,
Pope or
got some
something?
peanut butter over there. Something's going on with his lips there. Moving around like that one horse there. What was his name there?
The
Mr. Red. Oh, Francis the talking ass. All right.
It's Tony P.
Hey, fuck this shit.
Shut up.
I think Tony P owes me a money, you know?
Hey, man, I don't know. You might have bumped into Tony P, man. I knew a guy named Tony P, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. How you guys doing, man? You guys blessed?
We are excited to be here tonight talking to you all.
Now,
Indians like 12 hours.
brother, you're not moving fast enough for my dad.
Do it as me dad says.
Do it now. What's taking you so long?
Hold on,
Hello,
now we got
you have
these
a
guys.
prepaid
We gotta
call
go back
from-
now. I don't want to do it right now.
Richard Harris.
An inmate at Oshkosh Correctional
He's on a
Institution.
mission.
Your account balance is $16.53. All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hey.
Hello to the
Happy
Manwood
New
Show.
Year.
Let's do a New Year's Eve count.
Yeah,
Are
let's
you
do
guys
a
ready?
music count. Yeah.
All right.
10,
Look,
9, 8, 7,
6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New
Year!
Oh, yeah,
Hello, you have a call at no expense to you from
Richard Harris.
an
All right, this is the
inmate
guy I
at
sounded about.
Oshkosh Correctional Institution.
Hi, man. Please speak to Richard.
This is how we doing, Rich.
How you doing, Richie Rich?
How you guys doing today? I really appreciate you guys giving me this good time.
Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and your situation.
Well, I can give you I've been incarcerated for 13 years. I've won 8 out of the 9 cases. I'm currently working on the last case, the Dane County case. I don't want to be an innocent man sitting in prison for the rest of my life. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know, and I know the viewers might not understand, you know, my whole plight of everything, but, you know, I have a GoFundMe that was set up, help Richard H. Harrison Jr. seek justice.
Hello, Mo.
I missed a payment in child
Hello,
support.
you
They
have a
take
prepaid
the
call
registrations
from-
and license.
Richard Harris.
An inmate. All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, this our boy, man. How you doing today, man?
Hey, how you guys doing, man? I gave a number out to a bunch of people today. I don't know if they're calling in or not.
Man, we appreciate that, man, and we appreciate you calling, man. Thank you a lot, man.
Usually, they just basically give you the same food, just not special. Here, I haven't been here that long. For the most part, the last 13 years that I've been locked up, there usually isn't anything special. Give you a hamburger that they consider a hamburger that's about the size of a credit card, you know, and it's it's pretty bad, you know. And then they yeah.
At the end.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, you have a call at no expense to you from
Richard Harris.
an
All right, this is the
inmate
guy I
at
sounded about.
Oshkosh Correctional Institution.
Hi, man. Please speak to Richard.
This is how we doing, Rich.
How you doing, Richie Rich? Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and your situation so we can get a good understanding.
I've been incarcerated for 13 years. I've been fighting. I I've won 8 out of the 9 cases. I'm currently working on the last case, the Dane County case. Really thought that in 2017 I would have been home, and then I thought again in 2019 that I would have went home when the evidence came out that the district attorney hid evidence from my attorney. She knew that the witnesses were lying, and they knew each other. Violations and everything that have taken place are just unbelievable.
I work, 10-hour shifts, Monday through Thursday?
You know, hey, let the viewers know, like, what's happened with you so far. Oh, man, I'd love to have
Saved by the bell.
I got saved. Nobody's going to hear my feelings.
Richard Harris.
An inmate.
Is this your guy? Did you introduce
Your
Richard
account
to us?
balance is $15.12.
This is your $15.
To hear the charges for this call, press 2. To accept this call, press 5. To refuse this call, hang up now. To block this call and all future calls, press 9. All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
This is your $15, man.
Merry Christmas.
You don't even know, man. Merry Christmas.
Forget about it. Forget about it.